Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mellissa Thomas with Florida National News, coming to you with the evening news rundown for your Thursday, April 30th, 2020. And isn't it a surprise? The month of April has just come and gone that quickly. We are already rushing towards the middle of the year almost. But coming to you today, as usual, with the COVID-19 numbers for you, according to the World Health Organization. Right now, the world has actually surpassed 3 million confirmed cases with close to 218,000 deaths. Here in the United States, we've surpassed 1 million confirmed cases, and we're at over 52,000 confirmed deaths. In the state of Florida, according to the Department of Health, we're looking at close to 33,700 confirmed cases with over 1,260 deaths here in the state of Florida. Jumping into the world news very quickly as it relates to COVID-19, President Trump is actually in talks to limit travels to Brazil because right now it's shaping up to be another hotspot. In reports today, Brazil is actually the second highest in the Western Hemisphere in terms of confirmed cases, second only to the United States. The nation of Brazil is currently looking at 79,000 confirmed cases right now out of a population of 211 million people. And reports are saying that the numbers are expected to actually be higher than that due to the lack of testing that is currently available in the country. There's a shortage of testing that is available in the country. The president is considering instituting the same restrictions that he instituted for Europe and China. And this actually is a result of Governor Ron DeSantis when he traveled up to the White House this week to talk with President Trump. He kind of put that bug in his ear about looking out for Brazil, given the amount of travel that happens between Florida and Brazil. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll be sure to keep you guys updated where that is concerned here at Florida National News. Coming over to the US for a COVID-19 update here in the United States, a bit of positive news actually. The state of Vermont is reporting 0 confirmed cases and zero new confirmed cases and 0 new deaths as a result of COVID-19 from Wednesday into today. So congratulations to the state of Vermont. They are the third lowest in number of cases in the entire country, in all of the United States. They're currently at over 860 positive cases total, with over 40 deaths and only 11 hospitalizations. So whatever Vermont is doing, congratulations. You guys be sure to maintain that because that is great news. We always want to look for that spot of light where COVID-19 is concerned and kind of lift ourselves out of it as a nation. Coming back here to the state of Florida, as you heard us report yesterday, Governor Ron DeSantis announced the rollout of phase 1 of reopening the state. Now today, Mayor Demings had a press conference in response to the governor's executive order that is rolling out the reopening. And according to Mayor Demings, originally the announcement was supposed to happen actually Monday. So he mentioned during the press conference today that he was not surprised, that it happened on a Wednesday, that he's actually in agreement for the most part with the governor's executive order concerning the rollout of phase 1. His only caveat was that there are certain areas of the executive order that are a bit ambiguous and require a little bit of clarification, particularly with regards to certain timelines. But what he is saying for Orange County, one thing he made clear was that the governor's executive order does not preempt local authorities. So he'll be working closely with his Reopening Orange County task force and make sure to defer to their wisdom, their feedback before making any definitive action with regards to that. He is in agreement with the governor with reopening restaurants on Monday to 25% capacity inside and practicing social distancing at 6 feet apart outside, and retailers opening their shops again with the 25% capacity indoors, and of course practicing the 6 feet apart social distancing. With regards to the barbershops and hair salons, he defers to the governor's order with that. And as we've heard several authorities actually say across news reports over the course of this week, that's going to be a little more of a waiting game for hair salons and barbershops, given the close proximity required to properly style a person's hair Anybody that can pull that off, that's going to be interesting from a distance. But stay tuned right here at FloridaNationalNews.com as we continue to keep you guys updated with all the things going on in Orange County government and as it relates to Florida news as well. Jumping over very quickly to business, speaking of reopening, Macy's is announcing that it is starting its phase of slow reopening, starting with, it's promising to open all of its stores within the next 6 weeks, but it's starting with 68 stores right now. As of Monday, it'll open 68 stores, and then the following Monday, it will open 50 more. But by the end of the 6 weeks, all of its stores will be reopened. So, for those of you who have that need for retail therapy, you love to get your shopping in, and you love to get your high-end shopping in, Macy's will be opening here soon for you, depending on the locations. And jumping over to sports now for you guys, just a quick update. In terms of Major League Baseball, the Tampa Bay Rays are about to do something that is a bit of a first. They will actually be the first team to start furloughing its full-time workers this soon. Now, many of the other MLB teams, they're looking to keep on their full-time employees until the end of May, but the Tampa Bay Rays are setting up to actually begin their furlough a little bit sooner than that in terms of their full-time employees. And the management staff at the Tampa Bay Rays, they will also be taking a 10% pay cut. So be sure to stay here at FloridaNationalNews.com, particularly our FNN Sports Take with Casey Hudson, as she continues to give you the details on all things sports. But for now, we are actually going to jump into our entertainment segment. As always, you can look forward to our entertainment 4 for 4 every Tuesday and Thursday nights. So we will bring in our lovely reporter, Jamecia Stoudemire, who is all the way out in Los Angeles. Thank you so much. Welcome. Hey, Jamecia, just letting you know, your mic might be muted on your side. I'm not sure what's going on, but your mic might be muted on your side. Just double check that. In the meantime,
is that
we'll
better?
bring up, yeah, there we go. Now we hear your beautiful voice. There we go.
Hi guys, sorry about that troubleshooting, but this is Jamecia Stoudemire live in Los Angeles, California, bringing you the entertainment 4 for 4. So tonight we start off with Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood will be performing live for an audience of 0. As to stay in coordinates with the Nashville Stay at Home coordinates, they will be performing at the Grand Ole Opry this Saturday starting at 7:30 p.m. and they'll be checking in with it at 8 p.m. So this actually marks the 4,922nd performance in a row on Saturday night, Grand Ole Opry. So pretty cool thing going on right there. Tonight we have number 2. Exclusively from the Jasmine brand, it has been leaked that Janet Jackson, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee, is coming with her own biopic. She is in a long line of several legends that are in progress of having their own biopics, but they told us that it is definitely in development and auditions are underway. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, they have halted all progress. But last February, Janet Jackson announced to all her fans that she has a new album coming out entitled Black Diamond, which will be accompanied with a world tour. So I'm not sure if any of those dates have been adjusted so far because it did, those dates haven't started yet. But, stay up to date with Janet Jackson for that world tour. I definitely know I want to be in that room. Number 3, we have Disney's first Black Prince. Niles Fitch of This Is Us and Roman J. Ezekiel Esquire, starring Denzel Washington, will be Disney's Plus first African-American prince. He will be playing in the Secret Society of Second Born Royals, which will be airing this summer 2020. And also another cool little tidbit or fact, Haley Bailey, which is also a twin, the twins that are amazing singers founded by Beyonce, will be playing Ariel in the live action Little Mermaid. So they haven't set a date, and I'm pretty sure that production has halted as well due to COVID-19. But I definitely am excited and happy for both of those actors and in those, breaking diversity at Disney, because that's really amazing. And then number 4, we have the YouTube Film Festival. We Are One is a global film festival that'll be taking place at the end of May. And those dates are actually May 29th to June 7th. Due to the pandemic, several of the showcases that ended up closing. So what YouTube has done is created a free film festival that will be streaming live on their platform for 7 days. They have a total of 20 participants across the world, including the Cannes Film Festival, Sundance, and Tribeca. So it's definitely great that they've been able to, bring this all together. And during that film festival, there'll be actually films, documentaries, comedies, as well as panels that'll be discussing the different films that will be airing. But they will be taking donations to donate to the World Health Organization and other organizations towards the COVID-19 and the pandemic that we do have at hand. And again, that's free. So that's an amazing thing that we will be able to all take part of. So make sure you guys add that to your calendar, okay? And again, this is Jamecia Stoudemire. You can follow me at the THE_ENT_mogul. And this is your Entertainment 4 for 4. Melissa, back to you.
Thank you so much, Jamecia. Always a pleasure to have you. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Thanks. All right, guys, be sure to stick around here at FloridaNationalNews.com. We will be back here for the evening news rundown for you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. And a quick programming note. Of course, tomorrow is Friday, so you've got even more awesome programming coming up. Here's what we got coming for you. Friday afternoons at 1 p.m. You always know that we have our Entertainment Buzz show. So coming up this Friday, our host, Jenny Rosario de Casiano, will be hosting an exclusive interview with Jackie Schmidt, who is a stunt actress, and will be able to share her insights in the film industry, the world of stunts, and everything that is all kinds of exciting with regards to that. We look forward to her interview with Jackie Schmidt. And of course, tomorrow night, after the evening news rundown at 5 p.m., be sure to stick around on Friday night at 8 p.m. with the FNN Sports Take with Casey Hudson. And tomorrow night, as she mentioned last night, she alluded to the fact that she had a surprise interview with a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. So be sure to tune in. We will announce that tonight so you guys can know exactly which player that is. But be sure to tune in tomorrow night to catch that awesome interview. As for me, that does it for me here at FloridaNationalNews.com for the evening news rundown. You guys have a great evening. Thank you so much, as always, for taking the time to tune in.